Chosen ones, where you are. Chosen ones back with another powerful and productive video, right? Great. You read the title, and you know what the title is saying, right? Great. Chosen ones, they are devastated for waiting to see you fall or fail. Oh yes, chosen one. Your spirit of never ever giving up is getting them devastated. I'm telling you, chosen one. And most people, their intention is that you are going to fail. That yes, you are going to fall. And when you fall, you will not be able to rise up. Yes, so they are doing their possible best to keep on pull you down. Yes, they are trying so hard. Your family, your friends, your co-workers, your neighbors, they are doing their possible best to make sure that you fail. Because, you failing is going to make many of them happy. Yes, you not succeeding is going to make most of them happy. You see, and that is a great sign of the devil, of an enemy in your life. This person could wonder you that this person could be your partner. Yes, who doesn't want the best for you? Who doesn't want you to succeed? Who doesn't want you to try any new thing? Because they know there is greatness inside of you. They know you are the prize. They know you are the attractive one. So they will be doing the possible best to pull you down, to make sure you fail as a chosen one. Oh yes, they're trying each and every day. They never give up upon that, to just make sure you fail. And you not failing is getting them devastated. Oh yes, you are overpowering them each and every time, because your Redeemer is mighty, powerful, and strong. The one that lives in you is greater than he or she that is in the world. The mighty one live right within you, chosen one. And I tell you, that is why they are waiting to see you fail and you never failing. There is something. There is a strong hand. There is an unseen hand holding you up, seeing you through, directing your path, directing your ways, and keeps you going. Yes, chosen one. That is why you, as a chosen one, you must not forget where you're coming from. Yes. And where are you coming from? From your Creator, from God Almighty, from your Maker. That is where you're coming from. Never forget the source. And always keep acknowledging the source. God is your father, is your mother. And you, as a chosen one, you are just a vessel. We are just a vessel. And each and every day when we wake up, there is no need for us to judge someone, to criticize someone, to look down upon someone, to look down upon someone's religions, someone's belief, or someone, faith. All you need to do is to acknowledge your father and mother, God, that keeps on living in you and keep giving you the power to triumph, the power to overcome, the power to succeed, the power to keep walking, the power to keep breathing, the power to keep seeing, the power to, makes you great in life. You need to acknowledge God. That is the duty of a chosen one. And the more you acknowledge God in the things he has been doing, in the little things, because you see, faith counts in the little things that we do, day in and day out. And always, all we need to do is to acknowledge God. Whether we put in effort to get what we want or not, we must acknowledge God, because it is by his special grace and mercy and favor that keeps pushing us through. And I tell you, if you keep doing that, you keep acknowledging God in the things he has been doing and in the things he is doing and in the things he is yet to do, you will never fail. Yes, they will wish, they will plan, they will conspire, they will have secret evil agendas against your life, but you will keep on succeeding. Don't give up on the source. Don't give up on God, for God never gives up on you. I'm telling you, emphatically, chosen one. You see, the downfall of a person is when he or she forgets his or her God. When he or she forgets the source of his blessing. When he or she forgets to acknowledge his maker, his creator, then that is going to be your downfall. I'm telling you. Yes, even people that goes for other powers from negative people, negative powers, diabolic means, and also all sort of stuffs, right? They need to acknowledge the source. If they don't, what happens? Some go mad. Some lose their life. Things start to go worse. There is attacks on them from the source. Yes. The downfall of a person is when he or she forgets where he or she is coming from. The source of his or her blessings. The source of his or her powers. The source of his or her greatness. If you forget the source from which you've been chosen, then that is going to be your downfall. Yes. And I tell you, if you keep on acknowledging the source, your maker, your creator, where you get your powers, your blessings, where you've been chosen, the one that chose you, you keep acknowledging him in the big things, in the small things, and keep living that lifestyle. People will wish your downfall, but you will never fall. Even if you fall or fail, you will still stand up. You will still bounce back stronger to prove to them that indeed your God is a living God. He saves and rescues. And he loves you no matter what. In your weakness, he is merciful. He is the redeemer of your past and present wrongs, and the holder of your future days to come. Yes, chosen one. Don't forget the source. Don't forget the provider of all your blessings. Be it healing, deliverance, that addiction that you break, that addiction that you are able to combat, to beat, right? It is not by your strength. Even though it seems like you put in effort, you develop the rightful mindset to break it. Acknowledge God for it. Acknowledge your maker for it. Acknowledge the source, your creator, for it. Give him the credit. Give him all the praise. Give him all the worship. Yes, because he is the mighty one that lives in you. Yes. You see, even let's come to the worldly aspect of things. When you does good to somebody, you help somebody, and the person doesn't give some thanks, the person doesn't acknowledge what you've done for him or her, what happens? We as mortals, we get offended. Most of the time, sometimes we get offended. We feel like we did this thing for this person never even say thank you. How much more our God, our maker, our creator, chosen one. So when you do something for someone and the person doesn't acknowledge you, doesn't thank you, doesn't appreciate, what do? The next time, will you do it? You won't. So chosen one, the enemy always wants us to fail. The enemy always wants us not to succeed. And because of that, the enemy loses no time plotting against us. And we must also not lose any time acknowledging God, being grateful to God, being grateful to the source, being grateful to our creator, our maker. Because without him, I don't know where we will be where you will be by now. Yes, if it had not been for the Lord on our side, where would we be? Where would we be if it had not been for the Lord on my side, on your side? Where would we be? Where would we be? They want us to fail. And if it has not been for the Lord on our side, fighting for us, intervening for us, where would we be by now? It is only the Lord. And we must keep on acknowledging the source. Yes, chosen one. And I tell you, as I said, you will never fail. They want you to fail. They want you to fall. But they didn't know that you are a kangaroo because God is with you. God is holding you up. No matter how high the kangaroo goes, the kangaroo never falls. Yes, the kangaroo. It never falls no matter how high it goes. It carries it baby or child or whatever I would say, right? In that pouch, the kangaroo's pouch. And going, no matter how high the kangaroo goes, it never falls. That is the power of God. And that is how God is with you, chosen ones. He makes sure you never fall. He protects you. He guides you through it all, through the valleys of shadows of death. And we must acknowledge him. Just like, the kangaroo that never falls. The kangaroo never falls. They want you to fall. They want you to fail. You never failing. You never falling. If you want me to fall, I will never fall. No matter how I go, I will never fall. Kangaroo, kangaroo. No matter how high I go, I will never fall. Kangaroo, kangaroo. No matter how high chosen ones go, they will never fall. Because they have God, the Creator, the Almighty One, their Maker, backing them up. The hosts of heavens are with you. And always you must acknowledge them. Where you are right now, under the sound of my voice, hosts of heavens are surrounding you. Celestial beings are surrounding you, protecting you. Your spiritual team are always with you. Angels of God are always with you, fighting for you, pleading your cause, making sure victory is yours. I'm telling you, if it is up to the enemy, you shouldn't even be able to wake up this morning. You shouldn't be able to send your hand to your mouth to feed, to eat. You shouldn't breathe. But no matter what they try to do, our God keeps on intervening for us. And that is why we must not give up on God. Because God never gives up on us. God is always with us. In our weakness, in our limitations, in our addictions, He is with us. Chosen one, it is good to work hard, as if all depends on you. Go the extra mile. Give it your best. Commit 100%. And pray hard. But at the end of it all, we must give glory and honor to God. We must acknowledge God. Because the thing is, there are people that are doing better than us. But where are they today? Right? So it is by the mercy, the favor, the grace of God on the life of His chosen one. And we must always show appreciation to our Creator, to our Maker. Instead of complaining, lamenting, be grateful. Maybe your solution to your problem right now is to acknowledge God, is to be grateful, is to show some appreciation for the things He has done in the past, for the things He is doing right now in your life. and for the things he's yet to do. And I tell you, that will make you an overcomer, a conqueror, and you will overcome every obstacle. And you will never ever fail, no matter their expectation, no matter what they wish, they desire for you. You will never ever fail as a chosen one, because your success in life, your greatness in life is not tied to their emotions. It's tied to the source. Don't forget to acknowledge the source, the provider of all material and immaterial blessings. Yes, chosen one. Yes. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in my next video. I pray that you will have understanding of this message, and always you will see yourself as a vessel of God, right? And his power living in you. Yes, his power is right inside of you. You have inside of you the DNA of a winner, the DNA of a champion. You have inside of you the DNA of power, of strength, of wisdom, of knowledge, of understanding. You have in you that DNA to heal you, that DNA to receive from God, that DNA to break free from whatever that is holding you captive. You have in you that DNA of being saved. You have in you. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. What does that mean to you? It means God is right inside of you and I, right? And we must always acknowledge God. And when we acknowledge God, he will never ever let us fail or fall. Even though that is the wish of our enemies, they will continue to be devastated, waiting to see us fail. And we will never ever fail, because divine powers are backing us up. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. I'm out for now. Peace.